Good morning. This is Black Crow Walking coming to you from Australia, and Sylvia Burgess, and we're having a chat about the Course of Love by Mari Perron, and we're up to chapter 31, which is all about the nature of the mind, verse 5 today. And Sylvia's going to read that for us.
Your fear of sameness is your fear of oneness, and it is an unfounded fear, though understandable given your concept of what is the same and what is different. Yet, as your forms so readily illustrate, while all bodies are the same, they are also different. Form but imitates content. This is the difficulty with studying the mind. The mind is your being, and so you cannot study it, no more than you can ever see the entirety of your body unaided, or remove your own brain to view it beneath a microscope. Yet you call your body your own and identify it as yourself. Your body moves and breathes, your heart beats, and your blood pumps quite unaided by your conscious self. You know that if you had to consciously cause these functions to take place, you would actually die. For managing the workings of the body would be more than your conscious mind could handle.
It'd be exhausting.
You could not possibly give all the commands necessary if such commands were needed. Thankfully, you have a brain that fulfills this function, yet this brain is also you. Does it work independently from you? Is it separate? Is it the same?
Good question. I think we'll read the next one.
Okay. So too it is with mind. This follows on quite well, doesn't it? Mind is your being. It is no accident that it has become synonymous to so many of you with the brain, an interchangeable word that conveys the same idea. Mind is the control center, which remembers and stores away knowledge, that which is both you and beyond your understanding of you. Form mimics content. Form mimics the truth, but it does not replace it.
Ooh, beautiful, delicious. Yeah, for me, mind is about sending and receiving information. It's not for determining. I reckon the heart is where we determine things. We sit with things and let our so it's kind of like a transmitter, it receives and sends information. So they say it's the mind is the control center, that which
remembers and stores away knowledge.
Yeah.
That which is both you and beyond your understanding of you. Yes, I find it very difficult to find an understanding of the mind because you're understanding that which is the understanding.
Yeah, the egoic mind likes to roll around in it, doesn't it?
Well, the way that your mind functions has a lot to do with your personality and a lot to do with your background and your upbringing and your genes and your everything, your mood that day.
Yeah, but sometimes it can be a septic sewage system, rolling around in the stuff that is negative and you can't get out of your head about something that's happened and you're in pain. So yeah, I don't take too much notice of my mind anymore. No, the mind is your being, and so you can study it no more than you can ever see the entirety of your body unaided or remove your own brain to view it beneath a microscope. So why are we even trying to understand anything? I mean, that's the mind that wants to understand everything. Yet if we sit with it and feel it, we have a better opportunity to see the truth. The truth.
That's very true.
Yeah. Yeah, because the mind's going to tell you a whole heap of stuff according to your programs, according to your past experiences. It's going to line it up and judge it against what it knows. And it's got a terrible fear of the unknown, Yeah, so your body moves and breathes, your heart beats, and your blood pumps quite unaided by the conscious.
Oh, it is controlled by the brain, by the mind.
it's quite unaided by the conscious self.
Ah,
Yeah, so we just let it do what it's supposed to be doing. It's designed to function. It's like trying to control the cogs in some great system, and the cogs break down. When the cogs break down, somebody's got to go and fix it. So if we're breaking down by using our mind when we should be using our heart, then we're going to be emotionally sick or frozen, yeah, or like really we need to let the body do what it's designed to do. It's For me, every part of me has a vast intelligence. It knows exactly what to do. And I understood that when I went and had a heme review and they pricked my finger and put it onto a microscope. And your blood is actually literally alive for 20 minutes after it's outside the body. So what happens is you can see the white cells cleaning up the red blood that's sick or dying. You can see whether you're hydrated. You can see all sorts of things in the blood. And so that every cell in your body knows exactly what to do. It runs around doing what it's supposed to do. It's designed to do. It's born, it dies, it reproduces, and it has intelligence that it passes on to the cell that it reproduces, so that that cell knows exactly what it needs to do in the body. So we are a whole universe unto a cell, you know. Maybe the cell thinks that the kidney is the universe and doesn't know that there's a big body here. And we're a bit like that when we're thinking about the miracle of our own life. And yet when you look at it from a point of view of we are just a cell in this vast universe upon universe upon universe, then we can truly come into the miracle of that. Okay. Thankfully, you have a brain that fulfills this function, yet this brain is also you. Does it work independently from you? Is it separate? Is it the same? Good questions.
you want to do this bit?
Yeah.
So too it is with the mind. The mind is your being. It is no accident that it has become synonymous to many of you with the brain, an interchangeable word that contains the same idea. Mind is the control center, that which remembers and stores away knowledge, that which is both you and beyond your understanding of you. Form mimics content. Form mimics the truth, but does not replace it.
Mm.
That's something that came from earlier too. Form imitates content. Form mimics content, same thing. Form mimics the truth, but does not replace it.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mind is the control center, and it's saying that the mind is different than the brain. Yeah, and yet they've got the same source. So yeah, interesting. I'm waiting to see how that's more different. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Listen again if you didn't get it the first time. I always do. All right. Bye for now. Bye, Sylvia.
Bye, Tara.